getting into your comfortable focus work position. As always, remembering that being comfortable is the number one priority going into your focus work. It's making sure you are sitting upright, alert, making sure your back is supported, making sure your head and neck are free from leaning against anything. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes and we'll move into the warm-up. As always, let's rate our state before we go into it. 1 being totally grounded, totally eustressed, totally regulated. 10 is the opposite. Totally distressed, chaotic, unregulated. Rate yourself on that scale. Pocket the number, and we'll come back to it later. And let's now drop the shoulders away from the ears, creating space between the shoulders and the ear, loosening the shoulders, loosening now the squint at the edges of the eyes, allowing the torchlight of your focus to shift between both eyes gently, imagining and feeling how the light of your focus helps to loosen the squint at the edges of the eyes. Noticing how loosening this grip at the edges of the eyes helps create space and loosen tension through the forehead and through the tops of the cheeks. Dropping your focus now to shine on the tip of the tongue, placing the tip of the tongue behind the top 2 middle teeth along the gum line, creating the tongue hammock, and allowing the tongue to lie in its hammock, loosening, not using any muscles through the tongue for this entire focus work process. And then loosen the jaw, loosening up underneath the ears and feeling how that creates loosening and release down towards the chin. Now we've released or loosened our 4 release points. Let's move into the next part of the warm-up, the breath. Getting ready to breathe along with me on my count. In a moment, we're going to inhale for 4, exhale for 4, and pause after the exhale for 2. Always remembering that pause is not forced. Nothing we do during our focus work is forced. Getting ready now, and let's inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause 2, 1. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, and pausing 2, 1. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1, and pausing 2, 1. And maintain this count yourself now. And after your next pause, allowing the light of your focus to shine away from the count of your breath, allowing the breath to return to whatever rhythm it wants to return to. As you shine the light of your focus on a noise around you, noticing how the light of your focus brings the details of that sound into your awareness. You haven't just triggered those details or created those details. They were always there. By shining the light of your focus on them, now you've become aware of them. Shining the light of your focus now, almost as if we're bringing it in, contracting the light of our focus inwards towards and onto our left foot. Just allowing the light of your focus to shine on top of your left foot and becoming aware of the sensations, of the details here. Again, remembering you're not triggering these details, you're not creating them. They are always there. This is the power of your focus. And now, shining the light of your focus onto the middle of the forehead. Again, feeling the sensations and the details here, allowing them to flow through the light of your focus and into your awareness. Now allowing the light of your focus to shine through the skull as you become aware of the space inside the head between the front of the skull and the back of the skull. This isn't a 2D space. Just like a room, become aware of the space between the ears, between the front and the back of the head. And like any space, there is a center, a middle. And from this center, shine the light of your focus into the center of this space. And hear the sound, hear your traction target. Where focus flows, success grows. Where we shine the light of our focus, we send our power. We become aware of the details. Where our focus flows, success grows. This is your statement, your traction target. Repeating this traction target slowly, smoothly, and steadily in the middle of that space. Where focus flows, success grows. Where focus flows, success grows. Where focus flows, success grows. Repeating your traction target now. Checking in on the light of your focus. Because remember, the technique tells us that when we notice that we've become distracted, when we've noticed the light of our focus has been pulled, we are noticing half the rep effortlessly take place. We didn't need to try or force the first half of the rep. It's effortlessly being done for us. So we lean in to that effortlessness. We loosen any grip that we have on our thinking, because all we need to do now is loosen back to the traction target and complete the rep. So shining the light of your focus now back into the middle of the space in the head and hearing, feeling our traction target. Where focus flows, success grows. Where focus flows, success grows. Repeating your traction target in the middle of the head. When you notice the first half of the rep, when you notice the focus has been pulled, complete the rep by coming back to your traction target. Where focus flows, success grows. And repeating that until you next become aware of the distraction. The distractions are crucial. We need them for each rep to occur. So loosen any judgment on them. Loosen any grip you have on not being distracted, because that's force. You're sabotaging the effortlessness of the rep. So shining the light of your focus now back on to your traction target. Where focus flows, success grows. And I'll leave you to practice your back and forth and let you know when it's time to come out. Noticing where the light of your focus is flowing. And one last time, bringing it back to your traction target. As you now take an inhale in, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, dropping your chin to the sternum and gently roll the head around. Arching the spine, rolling the shoulders, and before you open your eyes, rate your state from 1 to 10 and notice any difference in that number. Thank you for taking the time to practice your focus work. Focus work leads us to meditation. Focus work and meditation are what our culture is missing. The more we practice focus work, the more we'll normalize meditation and all the benefits that come along with it. So thank you for being a part of that journey. Thank you for being a part of that process, and keep practicing your focus work. Thank you.